Welcome to Silent Hill 2. In this one, we're going to go through East South Vale. That's what the map says, anyway. And as you can see, we're starting from where we get to the first save point. That's because everything else is on rails. In fact, we don't even have a weapon yet. We don't have the radio now. But here's where things are actually going to start becoming a game. We're going to try to be pretty quick about this, because I'm going to assume everybody wants to try to get their playtime under 8 hours. With that being said, my puzzles are going to be on the hard mode, and I'm going to be on easy mode for the actual combat, because we basically just want to get through as quickly as possible for the sake of the trophies. As far as I can tell, there's nothing stopping us doing this on a lower difficulty to make this faster, and this should serve as a pretty good guide for you. In any case, you can see we've gone through. I'm going to go ahead and grab the radio. For the sake of saving time, there's no point in watching cinematics at this point. We're going to deal with our friend here. It's a bit of a lesson in combat. Make sure after you've hit 3 times you do some dodging, otherwise it's likely that the enemy is going to hit you. Investigate your enemy here if that's something that you want to do, and then we can head on out of the door. Nothing else that we need to fight now, but there is a little bit of loot that we can get along the way to the next save point, so we'll make sure that we get that. Again, trying to make sure that we skip as much as possible. Game is telling us we can break glass. Just be aware, if you don't have it already, there is a trophy for breaking 50 windows. It's not difficult to get. We're going to get some healing right here, just in case we need it later on. Don't think there's anything in that van, if I remember rightly. We'll come across this way, and we're going to have an enemy that wants to try and scare us near the save point. Obviously, don't miss the matches right there. That's basically just going to give us the first kind of objective clue that we need. We're not going to follow that, so you can pretty much ignore that for now if you wish to. But in any case, come on to the right hand side, and as long as you've been going fast, go ahead and make a save. That way, if something goes wrong, you can reset from here. Continuing on then, prepare to get your running boots on. I may end up missing like a couple of healing items or something, but I am trying to keep this fast. We should end up getting all of the memos and everything else that's important, but I just wanted to put it in there. If you do happen to know where something is that's important, you think people should stop for, just whack a timestamp in comments and what it is that you think we've missed, and that'll help people out that come in afterwards. So as we came down here, you saw that we took the left. Let's deal with this guy quickly. Now, in theory, we want to avoid combat as much as possible. That's kind of how this game works, but you can see we've gone towards the Texan Calf there. I just feel like I should have bring the map out. It's one of the things that people always ask for the most. Every time I come in here, I always get trapped by an enemy, but I can't actually see where it comes from. In any case, we want to interact with the cashier here, and we need to use the key and then press the cash button. That's going to give us a coin. You don't want to look at this for too long, because we are about to get attacked. Oh, it comes in through the door. Excuse me. Which allows us to leave. I don't think there's too much in here for us to collect right now, so that means we can exit on out. Continue on. Now then, we're going to go to the end of the street, and then we're going to take a right. So you can see where Big J's is right there. That's where we're going to go past. The American Cafe, or whatever it is, that's on the left-hand side, is a bit of a red herring. I haven't managed to get in there, so if there is some secret hidden thing, I haven't found it. We're going to try and skip this guy if we can, look. Although I think these are actually ladies, so just bear that in mind. They're all wearing high heels, and this is an era where high heels usually meant that they were female, right? We're going to head in here. There's just a little bit of loot in here that we can grab. Now, usually they don't tend to follow us inside, so if we're quick in here, we should be okay. We're going to come into the back end. There is one guy we need to deal with quickly. Just double check, has it followed me in? It has not. So we kind of have like a little hallway here we can use to our advantage if we ever need to, but we shouldn't be too caring about that, really. I thought there was a piece of loot in here as well. Yeah, here we go. We get a heal right there. And so from the door, you can see we want to go to the right. We want to go to the groovy music shop. That's our target right now. So we're going to head on up. Now, along the way, there's going to be a police car. An enemy is going to come out from underneath the police car, and we want to get in quickly so that we can just stomp on it as soon as it comes out. Excuse me. Oh, what? I targeted the wrong thing. Where's it gone? These kind of be annoying to get, so I usually like to try and just cheese that one, because we can get to it nice and easy. And then we want to get the 3 bullets off the seat there. Now, we don't get the gun till the next chapter, but We might as well have some free loot there. A couple more enemies we need to run past as we're going up the street, so I'm going to stick to the side because we want to get into the music shop. And in here, we're going to, as quickly as we can, go towards this window and jump straight over. Hide behind the glass. And then we're going to take advantage of these guys coming through. Oh! Managed to sneak off. So we're just using the window to our advantage there so that we don't get mobbed by the pair of them. Just to make them nice and easy to deal with. Take the 2 items off of the desk here. We can't do anything with it right now, but we are going to need it for the quest. Excuse me, give me that. It is unfortunate that sometimes it feels like I'm fighting with the controls more than the game. Open this if you want, or you can go out the window, it doesn't really matter. Now, I'm not sure if there's anything trophy related to things like this or not, so go ahead and look at the posters if that's something that floats your boat. Another one over on this corner, look as well. With that done, quick double check to make sure I've not missed any loot in here. Definitely want the notes, because that's, I think, what one of the things that we need to collect. And then we can leave. Don't believe there's anything else up this end, so we're going to turn straight to the right. Just going to go along the path. It's not very easy to look behind you, unfortunately. I guess that's kind of by design. That doesn't let us in. The one that we can go in is this Grand Market here. So we're just going to run on down. Hopefully we can be pretty quick with this. Now, we're going to cheat a little bit because I already know the code to this keypad. Depending on your difficulty setting, this keypad code changes. Because I'm on hard puzzles, we are going to need to put in 446. 4446. And that goes down by 2 for each level of easiness you make it. So on normal, that ends with a 4. And if you're on easy, that ends with a 2. A little bit of loot in here. It's mostly just healing items, if I remember rightly. I think there's a couple of bits of ammunition in here as well. So just make sure have a good looting session in here. I didn't note down every single piece of loot, I'm afraid. But it's not like there's loads of enemies in here anyway, so it's not too bad. I did think there was a syringe, which is important, if we can get it. I feel like it's on the wall. Is there a cabinet on the wall? Yeah, here we go. Oh, it's not a syringe, okay. Guess not then. Which is, we've got a good amount of healing kind of building up now, which is good. Alright, so again, we're going to be a bit cheeky for this next bit. The game kind of makes you look like you want to go to the bar on the left-hand side, but we're not going to do that. We're just going to go straight on by. Not too bothered about all these enemies. If we don't have to fight them, we won't. I suppose we'll deal with you. So, I mean, look, they got the heels on, and they got, like, nice revealing panties. Like, I don't know who they're trying to attract, but it's not me. You are not my type, I'm afraid. So as you can see, we've gone straight past Neely's bar. That is the only marker we have, technically, right now. But we're just going to be a little bit cheeky. We're going to go straight past it. Because I kind of want to know where to go. We could go in here. There is a syringe in here. I know that for a fact. And you need to find one of the windows has cloth on it, because that means you can climb through it. Come on through. There's actually 2 that you can come through, but we're going to come through this one because this one here is alive. And there is, in fact, another one through this way. Did it actually still stay alive, you little bugger? I was hitting you. There's another one through here. Come on, do something. Oh man, are you stuck, really? There! Get it! That's just not fair. Excuse me. Stop it. You're making it not worth coming in here. We want to come through here anyway, because we can go down under the little vent thing. And then in here we should have a switch. It's a bit of a stronger heal. It's all good. Unlock the door. That took a bit longer in here than I would have liked, really. And if I remember rightly, there's like a menu we can look at. Again, I don't know if that's significant for trophies, but just make sure that we've done it. And you can leave through whichever window you like. As you can see, this one does, in fact, also have the cloth out front, which means that's something we can climb through. I don't know why they identify like that, but they did. How weird. Does there's anything in the corner? Nope. So there are a couple of enemies here we're probably going to fight on the way down, just because otherwise we run the risk of getting stuck as we get another note. So we're going to head on down as quickly as we can. Keep going. Ouch. Finish it. Got another enemy in the left corner here, so I'm going to take a heal right now. Oh, what? Duh. That dodge did not do me any favours. Went straight over it again. Excuse me. Then we come in here for the note. So if you're not bothered about notes, things like this, this is completely optional. There's no like ammo or anything down here. It's just a collectibles thing. The voice pattern on my OBS looks weird. I'm hoping it's picking voice up properly. Anyways, back to the apartment complex. Which is... yes, we almost went past it through here. Alright, in here we don't do any messing around. We're going to go ahead and push this. Don't worry about the map. I'm the map. Go ahead, grab the key. I don't think there's any enemies in here, so we're okay right now. Nothing too horrific. Kill the bug if you want. I suppose we probably should. I think they're scorpions. Must be why they do damage. I don't think there's anything over there, so we're just going to go straight up the stairs. And then down this way, deal with the bug. Under this little crawl space. Get the note. Oops. Open the door. Then we can head on up this small flight of stairs. To the left. Use the key that we got from downstairs in the door. Through the hall. I don't know why there's a cutscene for that, but we're skipping it. Through the next one. Out the window. Quick loop around. It's trying to make you scary because the stairs are loose, but I don't think you can actually fall off them or anything. Through this, so it's here again. Through this right hand side, stick your hand in the glory hole. Who knows how or why, but that is, yeah, just what it is. With that done then, we can go ahead, head down the ladder. There's enough time for a sip of tea at this point. So I'm taking it. Alright. Through the gate. And now it is time to go to Neely's bar. I'm going to get on inside. I'm going to take this note. And then we are going to go ahead and save our progress. So after taking a save, and again, making sure that you're taking the time just to make yourself these little checkpoints to save you having to backtrack if you do lose time or something, or you want to do things in different ways. We can now go ahead and interact with the jukebox. So let's go ahead, take that bit of record out of there, and then we need to assemble what we should now have. Sorry, I'm pressing the wrong button there. We have the 2 pieces of the record plus glue. As far as I can tell, there's no difference which order we use them in. Then we'll get back to sorting this out. Right, so the first thing we need to do is turn this, then we press this, then we press this twice, put that down, bring this out like that. Now, on there, we can place the vinyl record. Alright, we can place the coin in now, or you can do it after putting the 2 in. It's up to you. Go ahead and select where this 2 is supposed to go. And so now we need to go to C2. Alright, so you press the blue one, and then the 2, because that's going to show you all the different, I don't know, chapters of records that's got in the jukebox. Anyways, we're skipping that, obviously. It's a sweet bit of music, it's fine, we don't need it. Now, if you want to go and explore around, this is your last chance to do it. We're going to progress into the next chapter, pretty much through this door. You can probably go after you've been through the door, but just like, as you're coming through here, we're in the closing parts of the first part of the game, so just bear that in mind as you come through. As you can see, we push this trolley up against the window here. Bit of loot in the medical cabinet. Looking pretty good for heals at 6, even though they're minor heals. And we can head on through the door. You can hear enemies all over the place. Right, so we're going to choose not to fight any enemies here. There's quite a lot of them. There is more loot to be had here. See, the game's giving you a couple of heals just because, you know, something is in fact coming. There's a couple of bugs on the left side. I don't think there was anything good in that car. I feel like I've looted that a couple of times now. And there was just nothing in it. So we're coming over, not anything up there either. Was there anything this side? I don't think there was. That's already been broken for me. Oh no, yeah, there we go. We've got some healing in there. We'll take that. Was there anything in there? No. Alright then, interact with the jacket. I'm assuming this is supposed to mean that a person turned into one of those gooey monsters here. Get out of the menu as quickly as possible because these things aren't going to wait around for you. We're going to dodge away past this guy and we're free, okay? So these things aren't going to catch up with us, we're all good. The wind's going to start blowing, just run into the wind. If you want to be in like a good position, be on the right hand side. We are basically on the lookout for a blue car. That's going to tell us that we are at the, I can't remember what it's called now, we're basically the main apartment building. We've got basically like 2 chapters worth of content in the next part, so we just want to keep on running up here. It's a long old run. You can like attack these enemies if you want, but we don't get anything out of it. All you can do is take damage and lose time if you want to have like a fast chapter time, so I don't think that's particularly useful to any of us. I think this is the car. Yeah, there's the blue car. Which means we want the next right turn. Interact with this as quickly as you can. Put the key in. And your chapter is finished. Alright, we're all done. We should have a save point right in here. So just to kind of get you all settled in, go ahead and grab your map. And then use the save point right there.